Siddhe Rase Karishyami Nirdaridryam Idam Jagat, he says. So the meaning of that is majority of the companies have put only the letters Ayurveda in that.
I prepare my own cosmetics and
Another sister or two sisters are there in your home or anybody's home. One should go to parlor and get face pack done there.
And one should follow
One
this.
should follow whatever the recipe I have told you follow, and you can see the picture.
I'm getting a statement. An apple a day, they say.
Keeps a doctor away. Like that, if you yogitvat aruchera prasangatah kshipram arogyadayitvat aushadibhyo adhiko rasa isis. That
I
is
don't understand anything.
no,
sir.
I will explain. So that is Vaidya.
Wow. Thank you for comforting me, sir. I'm just blessed. I'm just overwhelmed that you are sitting in front of me. So thank you, sir. I wanted to ask this question. Like 80% of the people after completing their studies, like after doing their UG, they either go to teaching field or they either go to consulting and this thing. Okay. The thing is, why you didn't do that? You just completed start education and end education, then do teaching or consulting people.
First of all, the pleasure is all mine that I have been forecasting in this YouTube video.
Okay.
And first of all, I should thank you for giving me this an opportunity. And coming to your question, exactly whatever you said is right. Usually, whoever will take the admission to BAMS, first he will complete his BAMS, then he will do his post graduation, and then either he or she will directly jump into practice, or they will join any institution for teaching purpose. And then if time permits, then they will do external PhD. External PhD is he or she will be serving in one institute, his guide or her guide will be in another institute, and the work will be distributed here, there, like this. So research work will not be continuous. So it will be and it will take lot of time also. Say for example, it will take around 5 years or 6 years to complete. So I was not interested in that kind of research work. So since beginning I was interested in research work. So what I did is, after completion of my MD, directly I gave a national level entrance exam for PhD, and I was fortunate enough that I got a seat in National Institute of Ayurveda, Jaipur, for my PhD studies, which was again a stipendiary this thing. So I was paid there for my research work. I was paid. So I completed in 2 years only. So all the 2 years I was in that research only, and I completed within the stipulated time, that is 2 years, and I came back, and then I started my own practice, my own medicinal preparations, and then teaching. Of course, after PhD, teaching is a must, because whatever we have learned, that should be passed on to the next generation students. So that was the main thing which I entered into: teaching, practicing, medicinal preparations, all those things.
Okay. So you have said so many things, sir. Okay. You did your PhD in Jaipur. Okay, that is a dream of people. And you said you have entered into teaching, and that is very essential to pass on your knowledge to everybody. How was your Jaipur days, first of all, and how is your current situation in teaching and consulting people, sir?
Okay. Jaipur, if at all I want to say in one word or one sentence, I usually remember my those days director, Dr. Ajay Kumar Sharma. Dr. Ajay Kumar Sharma, now he is retired. He was our director there. NIA's director he was a director.
For your PhD work? Sir?
No, he was the director of the whole institute. National Institute of Ayurveda's director was Ajay Kumar Sharma, sir. Whenever we used to have this Independence Day or January 26th, Republic Day, all those things, where during the flag hoisting speech, he used to say only one word. All of the staff and all of the students, whoever are present here, you are really blessed, because this is the institute which can be said as Swarga of Ayurveda. If at all anywhere the Ayurveda Swarga is there, in terms of learning, for learning as well as for learning for students, serving for humanity as well as teachers who are working there. So if at all in Ayurvedic field, if some place has to be considered as Swarga, then that is National Institute of Ayurveda. So I was really blessed to be in that institute, in that place, in that environment, in that Jaipur city, the scenery of that city. There are so many places, there are so many memories I can recall, but in short, all that memories can be told that it was the Swarga, and till now I consider it as Swarga of my life only.
It is Swarga of your life, you said?
Yes, of course.
Wow, that's a big word, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. how is your, so you teach Rasashastra and Bhaishajya Kalpana in our college, Sanjeevani Ayurveda Medical College, Hubli. Why is it important to a person to have the knowledge of Rasashastra and Bhaishajya Kalpana? How would you explain it to a common man?
Rasashastra and Bhaishajya Kalpana, as the name itself suggests, even a common person can also understand those terminologies. That is Rasa Shastra. Shastra, everybody knows that it is it can be equated to science, and Rasa is a term which is equated to mercury. In Sanskrit we call it as Parada. So that mercury, the science which deals with mercury, or the science which deals with the medicinal preparations which include mercury, that science is called as Rasashastra. And Bhaishajya Kalpana. Kalpana is the preparation, the way of preparation, or the methodology of preparing the medicines. And Bhaishajya is the medicine. So the science which deals with the method of preparation of medicines is called as Bhaishajya Kalpana. Okay. So Rasashastra and Bhaishajya Kalpana is the science or the branch of Ayurveda which deals with the preparation of medicines which include mercury, that is in general all the metals, minerals, animal products, everything is included, and the herbal medicines like vati or whatever the tablets you are saying, churnas you are saying, kashayas, asava, arishtas, whatever you are saying, those all come under Bhaishajya Kalpana. So this is very, very important for a Ayurvedic graduate person to study, because preparing our own medicines is utmost important. We can't depend upon the medicines which are prepared by XYZ company or some other companies. So that's why they have included in our curriculum, and it is a must for every Ayurvedic graduate to understand and follow the principles which are told in or explained in Rasashastra and Bhaishajya Kalpana.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but the thing is, I have a question. See, there are so many companies who are preparing medicines, sir. Okay. And what is the necessity of a person or a doctor to prepare his own medicines and treat patients? Yeah. Why can't he go into a company and buy there and do these things?
Yeah, good question.
What is the necessity?
Yeah, I understand. Okay. So one thing is, first and foremost thing is, whatever the raw materials which are told in our classics, or whatever the raw materials which are enlisted in one particular formulation, they will not be available so easily. And whatever the company, you can name n number of companies, Ayurvedic medicine preparing companies are there, XYZ, so many companies are there. Whichever company you take, they will be producing huge amount of or huge quantity of that particular medicine. So any example you can take. The ingredients which are enlisted in that, they are not at all available, some of the medicines, and still they are preparing in huge quantity. How is it possible? So that is the first thing. That is, even though the medicines or the ingredients which are present in that particular formulation, they are not at all available, but still those companies are preparing it in huge amount. That is totally, it is illogical. Yeah, illogical.
They are preparing medicines which the raw materials of the medicine is not present,
not available,
but they are preparing it in a huge quantity.
So obviously you will not get results. That is one thing.
Yeah.
Second thing is, what Ayurveda says is Purusham Viksha. That is, each and every person or the patient should be examined first, and then based on the dosha, that is whatever the disease or whatever the vitiation is happened in that particular person, based on that we have to, that is the Vaidya has to prepare his own medicines based on his yukti, that is his logical reasoning. He has to plan, prepare the medicine, and he has to prescribe to the patient. Then only the desired results will be seen in that particular disease and that deceased person. But that basic difference between English medicine or whatever the other alternative medicines and Ayurveda is, in other alternative medicines what they use medicines is one molecule, one causative organism, one action, and only one disease it can be used like that. Say for example, paracetamol in fever, it will reduce the temperature of the body, not the disease fever. Fever is not a disease at all, it is just a symptom in some of the infections. So it has no result in the infections, it has only action on the reducing the temperature. But in Ayurveda it is not like that. We don't use one medicine for one action, we are not using. That's why Ayurveda is called as holistic medicine. Our drugs act on multiple organs, multiple actions will be seen, multiple things will be done by a single drug. So that's the reason why we have to prepare our own medicines which is best suited for my particular patient. We should not be dependent on any XYZ companies for our patients. Yeah. So these are the main two things. And third main important reason why we have to prepare our own medicines is, whatever the procedures are there in Rasashastra and Bhaishajya Kalpana, they are very tedious. They are Hercules jobs are there. Say for example, any medicine which is to be prepared from mercury, it has to undergo so many procedures. We call it as samskaras. It has to undergo samskara. That's why they say samskara gunasya antaradana, they say. Gunasya, that is in Mercury, so many guna, that is qualities, will be imbibed in the herbal medicines. That's why they are very, very effective. So Rasashastra, the importance of Rasashastra is, I am remembering the shloka. Alpamatropayogitvat aruchera prasangatah kshipramarogyadaitvat aushadebhyo adhiko rasaha, he says.
I did not understand anything.
No, I will explain. So alpamatropayogitvat, these Rasashastra are the medicines which are prepared from mercury. Alpamatropayogitvat, that is alpamatra. They are used in very, very minute dose. That is only 125 mg. 125 mg is sufficient for one single dose.
Okay, you are talking about the amount of mercury which is
not
used.
mercury, the whole medicine which is prepared from the mercury.
Okay.
It may be vati or it may be churna, anything. Alpamatropayogit. Then aruchera prasangata. Aruchera prasangata is arucher. Usually common people will be having the wrong conception, that misconception that Ayurvedic medicines are
slow.
Not slow. This the taste is very bad.
Bad taste, yeah.
Kahi irtave, they say. So togolakagalla, tumba kahi irtave. Like that they will be having a misconception. So these Rasashastra are as we are using in minute dose, there is no chance of getting the tastelessness. In this much immediately you are taking and swallowing it. So there is no question of aruchi. The taste question will not come. Kshipra marogyadaitvat. Kshipra is fast. Arogyadaitvat is one which gives the health. So these Rasashastra are the medicines which give or restores the health quickly, fastly. So even though, again, as you said, again, one more misconception about Ayurveda in the common man's mind is Ayurvedic medicines are slow. That is not the condition. Ayurvedic medicines are not slow. The patients approaching Ayurvedic doctors are slow because they will come at the end of the picture.
Yeah.
They will be having so much big file. At the last option they will come to, so they are slow, not our medicines. So Kshipra Marogyadaitvat, we say. That's
so
why
the take from the statement you have just uttered is that approach Ayurveda medicine first. Then you will see the fast of the
100%. It may be simple fever or they say in common ಕೆಮ್ಮು ನೆಗಡಿ ಜ್ವರದಿಂದ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ವರೆಗೂ, whatever the disease you take, if you approach Ayurveda first, you will get the results best.
Wow.
That is the main thing.
Great.
So that's why that's the reason why we should have the Rasashastra. That's what I was saying. So I remember that shloka.
Sir, I popped a question in my head. When we were studying about mercury in our second PO, it was like mercury is a heavy and toxic substance or toxic metal. 100%. If we consume mercury now, sir, like it's like we'll die. Right?
100%.
That is the thing. And the question is how mercury, a toxic and heavy substance, can be used as a medicine to cure people.
Yes, it's a good question. So again, this is also one more misconception or a myth which is present in the common man's mind, that Ayurvedic medicines will be having heavy metals. One of them is mercury, another one is lead, cadmium. There are so many. We use all this. Usually we use lead and zinc. We use tin. We use even silver, gold. Almost all the metals. This iron also we use. Copper also we use. Copper, as per Charaka, it is the most toxic material on this earth. More than mercury. More than mercury.
Okay, we call mercury as parada.
Parada. Mercury, the Sanskrit term for mercury is parada.
Okay.
So according to our Acharya Charaka, according to him, tamra, that is copper, is highly toxic. But again we use than mercury. But we use copper, that is tamra basma, also as medicine.
What is
so that is the beauty.
That
is the beauty of Rasashastra.
Wow.
So we convert this metal, that is mercury, into the toxic mercury into the nectar medicine of parada, that is medicine.
You said
mercury.
Toxicity to nectar.
So that is the magic which happens by the samskaras or the procedures which are told in Rasashastra. So again I am remembering one shloka. Yogadapi visham tikshnam uttamam beshajam bhavet beshajam cha api duryuktam tikshnam sampadyate visham.
I'm sorry, sir. You have to explain it.
Yeah, I will explain. Yogadapi visham tikshnam. Yoga means by using your logic, by using your intellectual logic, that is yukti, whatever the combination of drugs you make, by that proper combination, yogadapi visham tikshnam, the visha or the poison, which is very, very potent, that poison can be converted into a good medicine. Yogadapi visham tikshnam uttamam bheshajam bhavet. It can be converted into a best medicine, but it should be mixed or processed or prepared by your yukti correctly. That is first line. Second is beshajam cha api duryuktam. If at all you use a very safe herbal good medicine, without any logic, blindly, without proper prescription or without any knowledge, if you give to your patient, Beshajam chapi duryuktam tikshnam sampadyate visham, even that will be converted into as
medicine.
Poison. The good medicine, if you use
Without your
knowledge or logic, then that good medicine will be converted into poison. But if you prepare the medicine correctly, if you follow all the principles which are laid down in the text, then the poisonous metal can also be converted into medicine. So that is that's what is dealt in Rasashastra. So we have so many samskaras for a single parada. It is having so many samskaras. I think you might be knowing
Samskara means procedures.
Procedures which are done for mercury. I was saying that I think you know the shloka or the aims and objectives of Ayurveda, basic aims and objectives of Ayurveda. That is swasthasya swasthya rakshana, aturasya vikara prashamana. This is Ayurveda. Like that, Rasashastra is also having three main aims. One is, or the concepts you can say, three main concepts of Rasashastra is, one is Lohavada. Lohavada is converting lower metals into higher metals. Say for example, zinc is there, tin is there, lead is there, copper is there, iron is there. These are low metals. That is, they are not so costly. Higher metals is silver and gold.
Okay, you are describing metals on the basis of their availability or the rarity. The cost.
Cost you can say.
Okay, fine.
So the why the Rasashastra came into picture was to this concept, that is Lohavada. Lohavada is, or you can say it as Dhatuvada, wherein the lower metals were converted into higher metals, or it was converted into gold with the help of mercury.
Wow.
And the father of all this magic is Acharya Nagarjuna. Nagarjuna was the, you can say him as father of Rasashastra. He gave a very famous slogan. Every Rasashastra person will be knowing this. Siddhe rase karishyami nirdaridryam idam jagat, he says. So the meaning of that is Siddhe rase karishyami. That is, rasa is parada, and I will siddha, that is a common word, siddhi they say, parada siddhi, or anything which we
I
achieve.
heard that you are a parada siddhi.
No. Any rasa vaidya will be trying to attain the siddhi. Okay. We are not so big to achieve parada siddhi. It is not so easy also. Fine. So that Nagarjuna had that siddhi. He was having the power to control the parada. As you know, parada is very chanchala. It is liquid metal. The only metal which is in liquid is parada. It cannot be easily you cannot hold it in hand. But he had the power to control over it. So he said, Siddhe rase karishyami nirdaridryam idam jagat. That is, whatever the poverty is there, it may be poverty economically, or it may be poverty in terms of health. All those poverty I will eradicate from this whole world, he says, Jagat, whole world, by the magic of, or the miraculous effect of parada, that is by converting lower metals into higher metals. So that knowledge he had, but over a period of time, that was, again, it is not so easy to convert. Otherwise, I will be sitting in my home and I will doing some magic and I will be converting 1 kilo of iron into 1 kilo of gold. So that science, it was lupta. That is, it slowly vanished. Then second concept was,
I was curious about that, and I thought you knew that.
No, okay. It is not so easy. We have references in our Rasashastra textbook, Rasaratna Samuchaya, Rasatana. There are so many Rasashastra textbooks. In those textbooks you will find the references, but whatever the ingredients are there, or whatever the procedures are there, that it is very difficult to understand. What exactly is that?
Okay.
What exactly is that procedure explained in that? It is not so easy to understand, and it is not so easy to perform also. So to convert the lower metal into higher metal, that single mercury has to undergo 18 samskaras. Ashtadasha samskaras, he says. Svedana, Mardana, Murchana, Uttapana, Patana, Rodana, Niyamana, Deepana. Like this, there are so many, 18 samskaras are there, and each samskara will take around 1 week. 1 week, 10 days, 15 days, like that. So it is a Herculean task. For one samskara, you need so much time. Like that, 18 samskaras are there. So it is not so easy.
In this today's world, there is no patience, sir.
No patience, everybody are running behind quick, fast, like. So that's why that Lohavada, it slowly diminished. Then second concept of Rasashastra is Dehavada. Dehavada is ultimately, in those days, what was the aim of man is to attain moksha. That was the ultimate aim. Even now also, philosophically, we think that attaining moksha is the main thing. In those days, that was the prime importance. And the hindrance for that is ill health. that is the diseases which occurred to this body was hindering that person from attaining the moksha. So for that reason what they did is they started to use this Rasashastra. Rasashastra is the medicines which are prepared from by using mercury. They started to intake as rasayana. Rasayana is one which prevents the aging and one which makes the body strong.
Okay, we can prevent also
aging. Aging can also be prevented. The signs of aging like graying of hair or the wrinkles on the skin or the body strength, all those can be decreased.
So why did I get the question? We can convert low metal into higher metal. Aging is
So all those magics happen in Rasashastra. So they started to using those Rasashadis to make this body fit. So that he can easily attain the moksha. So that was second thing. Slowly, for this second concept, the Parada has to undergo 8 samskaras. First 8 samskaras, like Svedana, Mardana, Murchana, Uttapana, Patana, Rodana, Niyamana and Deepana. These are they are very, very big procedures. So all those 8 procedures has to happen for the mercury to give this result. That is, they have to make the body strong, free from diseases. Now what we are following, nowadays the Rasashastra is dealing only with the third concept, that is Chikitsavada. Lohavada is
the
gone.
First one and second one.
Lohavada, nobody is having that knowledge.
No.
Dhatuvada, there's Dehavada is also nobody is following. Only we are following is Chikitsavada. So what we are doing is we are converting the mercury into medicines and we are using them to treat the diseases.
Chikitsa.
And this Rasashadis mainly they can whatever the parada that mercury is there, it can be converted into 4 types of medicines. One is Kupi Pakwa, another is Karaliya, another is Pottali and Parpati Kalpana. Like this, there are different types of medicines which can be prepared from mercury. So under these 4 headings they are prepared and they are used to treat the diseases. So only Chikitsavada we are sticking now. Other 2 they are gone.
Okay, so like you said, 4 types of medicines. Like, can you translate it into English for understanding?
Kupi Pakwa, a very famous medicine which usually many Ayurvedic Vaidyas they use is Rasa Pushpa or Rasa Karpura, Rasa Sindura they use. So all those things which are prepared or which are prepared by using a glass bottle. Like this, for example, you imagine this as a glass bottle. In this the ingredients will be put and this will be subjected to indirect heating by the help of a sand. Like how you prepare the cake, I think. Oven like that. So it will be kept in that Valuka yantra we say, that is sand, indirect heating, and below the heating will be done. And this whatever the medicines, raw materials, ingredients are there, that will be processed in a glass bottle. So that's the reason why it is called as Kupi Pakwa. Kupi is a glass bottle. Pakwa is the medicine is prepared in. Kupi Pakwa Rasayana.
Oven was like
not oven.
The concept
was
of
there.
oven
Concept of oven was present since long. So that is first thing. Next is Parpati Kalpana. Parpati is nothing but papad. Papad, how the thin flat flake like it will be there. So similarly the Rasashadis including Parada, they will be converted into, they will be heated, they will be liquefied and they will be poured on a hard surface and they will be pressed so that it will be converted into flat flake. So those things, and the very famous or routinely used medicine under this Kalpana is Shweta Parpati, they say. Shweta Parpati, there is one medicine which is regularly used for UTI, that is urinary tract infections, and especially for this stones also it is very effective medicine. Kidney stones, that is very effective. Third is very profoundly used is Khalviya Rasayana or Karaliya Rasayana. Khalva yantra, you know that we use for Mardana and all those things. Karal ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಒಳ್ಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. That Khalva yantra, boat shape will be there and round shape will be there. 2 types of Khalva yantra will be there. So in that whatever the preparation we prepare, that is in raw materials, herbal drugs as well as these Rasashadis, they will be put and they will be triturated vigorously by adding some liquid media. That is called as Bhavana. That is processing. Mardana. Again they say Mardanam Gunavardhanam, they say. The more you process, the more the quality increases. The efficacy will increase, enhance. So that is Khalviya Rasayana. All this Ananda Bhairava Rasa, there are so many Inguleshwar Rasa, there are so many medicines which are come under this category. And fourth is very important, and again the misconception that Ayurvedic medicines are slow acting can be eradicated by this Kalpana, that is Pottali Kalpana. Pottali is like Ajji Gantu. Pottali small ajjigala adike itkollikke they will be carrying one pouch.
The box.
that cloth pouch.
Okay, fine.
ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣದು ಗಂಟು ಟೈಪಿಂಗ್ ಜೋತ್ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಂತಿದ್ರು ಅಜ್ಜಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ದಿ ಪಾರದ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದರ್ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಪೌಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಲಿಂಗಾಕಾರನೇ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸಣ್ಣದೊಂದು ಇಷ್ಟಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಪೊಟ್ಟಲಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ miraculous medicine in Rasashastra, in Ayurveda.
What disease can it cure?
It can cure any disease which cannot be cured by any other system of medicine as well as other medicines.
Example?
Like say for example, but it is very rare. It is not routinely used. I have not used in my single life, but my teacher in Jaipur, he used to tell this example for her. One patient came unconscious to his clinic, and but he didn't reveal the medicine name also, but it was a potali, he said. So what, unconscious, the patient was unconscious, and suddenly this doctor, he came and he saw the condition, he saw pulse and all those things, he was alive, only unconscious was there. So he told his student to bring that potali, and potali is, it cannot be given orally or it cannot be given to the patient. The method of administration is, you have gandha tetarla, on the kalliruttala gandha teilike. So one stone you have to take, you have to rub it on the stone number of times, 10 times, 15 times, depending upon the patient. That much time you have to either you can use ghee or honey for rubbing. Then you have to make the patient to lick it. That is sublingual.
Okay,
Sublingually you have to, and you know that sublingual, it will get very quickly, it will absorb, and it will give results. So same thing he did, and within 10-15 minutes the patient regained his conscious.
Wow,
that was miraculous. And one more thing is, even in high BP, suddenly the BP will be shooted up, and they give English medicine. They also give sublingual only. And this potali can be given in that condition also to reduce the BP very quickly. So these two examples I have heard, I have not seen, and I have not used also. But you youngsters can come up with the preparation of this potali kalpana. That is a very challenging field, or unexplored field of research. Unresearched and unused also. They have so many miraculous results, but very few people are using. In Kerala, even now they are using. They will be having this one small box like this. They will be having around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potalis in that. Those potalis can be used in any emergency conditions. Even there is one more misconception that Ayurveda is not useful for emergency conditions. That is also wrong. In these kind of emergency conditions, you can use the potalis and you can restore you can save the life of the patient.
Like we should prepare it and keep it first.
Yeah, this potali, almost all the Rasashashtras can be used for infinite period. There is no shelf life for that. Wow. The older it is, the better it is.
Then why are the people not preparing and storing?
The other 3 types of Rasashashtras, usually they prepare. All the Vaidyas they prepare, even the n number of companies they prepare. But this potali is rarely used.
Why? What is the reason?
Reason is, one is its procedure. The way it is again, it is a huge task. One, you have to do all the samskaras for parada. That is time taking, time consuming, as well as economical also. It is now
patience comes into act.
Yeah, patience will be there. And the process of potali kalpana is also very tedious. You have to be very patient to prepare that. And of course you need expertise for that preparation. So for that reason, I think they are lagging behind. And one potali cannot be given to the one patient. That is one more. Using also is, if at all I am a company, XYZ company I am having, and I am preparing one potali of 10 gram. 10 gram, nobody will come and purchase. The doctor himself should purchase, and doctor himself should prepare, and he has to give the patient to lick. So that is, practically it is not so easy. So that's the reason why the companies are not interested in preparing the potalis. But I think not now, but since recent few years, I think one company
is preparing.
I think Doodh Papeshwar company has come up with 1 or 2 potalis. I don't know how many potalis, but they are into the preparation of potalis, and they have reduced the size also, so that a patient can take to his home, and he himself can administer it himself. Like that, they are come up. They are. Wow. But you youngsters should think over that potali kalpanas, especially potali kalpana. It is my very favorite kalpana also, and it is very useful kalpana also. So youngsters should come up.
We'll do it, sir. So my misconception of mercury was a heavy and poisonous medicine, which was told by my PUC teacher, is demolished, sir. Okay, and we can use mercury as like the best medicine ever in this.
100%.
Yeah. And so, like, if a person, it's like when I go to a mall or a shop, I see like things with the label of Ayurveda, which are cosmetics actually. Are they actually, like, how much Ayurveda is put into that product, and if I want to get away with those kind of medicines or the products, how can I prepare my own cosmetics, and how can I prepare my own remedies of like in the home to be more immunous, to develop my immunity, and to increase my skin.
Yeah. Okay. The first question was how much Ayurveda is there in those products.
Yeah.
I will not take the name of the company, which I should not take also. But major actual concept of Ayurveda in that.
That was so harsh.
Yeah. That's how they fool the people.
Yeah.
They are into business. Their main aim is not to serve the people. Their main aim is to make money.
Yeah.
And in their strategy, it is correct. They are using the brand of Ayurveda or the name of Ayurveda to sell their products more and to earn more. But it is we the people should understand that whether actually the Ayurvedic principles are there in that medicine or that whatever the product is there, whether the Ayurvedic ingredients are there in that, whether the method which is told in Ayurveda, whether that is followed in that particular product or no. That we have to understand, and we have to decide whether to use them or no. Simple example I will give. Shampoo. Any shampoo you take, it may be Ayurvedic branded shampoo or
Kartikeya.
anything, XYZ. I will not use the name also. Any shampoo you take, it may be non-Ayurvedic brand shampoo or Ayurvedic brand shampoo. If at all it gives you the froth, when you apply, the froth will come. Froth or foam, whatever you can take, it will come. If at all that has to come, you have to use chemicals.
Which are not Ayurvedic.
Once the chemical come, then Ayurveda is gone. You take any Ayurvedic shampoo, you apply this much only, you will get this much of froth. So that is not at all Ayurveda. Simple example I say, that's why Ayurveda is in the blood of Indians. It is said that Anadi, Ayurveda is Anadi and Ananta.
Yeah.
So it was there, it is there, and it will be there in future also. So Ayurvedic concepts have been misused by the companies for their own benefits. That I can freely tell.
The companies are playing with the emotions of the
Emotions and lack of knowledge. I don't think it as, I will not call it as cheating, because they are not cheating.
Yeah.
It is your ignorance. It is our ignorance, our lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
That's why we are falling into the trap of those companies. So it is our mistake, not their mistake. They are into money making. They are using different strategies to make money. There nothing wrong in that. It is in our hands to correctly choose the products. Simple example again, I said that shampoo only. Usually our ancestors, what they used to do, they used to use the shigekai. Add that powder, they make paste and they will apply. That will not give any froth or foam, nothing will come. But in those days, how the strength of hair was there, how the texture of hair was there, how long they were, how strong they were. But nowadays, whatever the Ayurvedic brand or non-Ayurvedic brand shampoo you use, when you apply, you will get this much of hair fall you will see.
hair fall.
Hair fall you will see. When you are applying only, you are seeing hair fall.
Yeah.
So how it will prevent the hair fall, or how it will prevent the dandruff or whatever you say. So that is not Ayurveda. So they are using Ayurveda brand to make money in the name of cosmetic products. Simple way of, I said, Ayurveda is in our blood. It is there in our kitchen only. In our kitchen, Ayurveda is there. Simple way of applying, especially cosmetic, means hair and skin. That is that to facial skin. So what you can do is, you can simply use coconut oil and multani mitti. These two are the best cosmetic pure Ayurvedic products. Coconut oil, multani mitti. In Kerala, you might have seen, they will apply coconut oil. They will eat coconut oil. They will use everything coconut oil only. And you will not come across any Keralite who is of short hair or hair fall or dandruff. You will not come across. Why? Because of that coconut oil externally as well as internally. Both they are using coconut oil. So it is purest antimicrobial. It is purest anti-dandruff. It is purest hair fall. Everything it will take care. So like that you can start using coconut oil, one thing. Second thing is multani mitti. Nowadays people will go for parlors and they will sit for hours together. They will add some chemical based powders, they will apply to Sotika pieces, they will keep and they will earn so much of thousands of rupees for simple face pack. Totally useless.
Do you have something to prepare?
Obviously, as I said, in your kitchen only everything is there. Ayurveda is in your household. Ayurveda means it is science of life. how we are, how we follow our life, that is Ayurveda.
Exactly.
So simple multani mitti you can take. It is easily available in the market. Multani mitti. Simple Triphala you can take. Triphala powder, it is also easily available and very known medicine. Triphala powder. Vacha powder you can take. Manjishta powder you can take. Haridra powder. Haridra everybody know. Usually in olden days they used to apply haldi, halu, arshna, halu mix ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಖಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಹಚ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಗ್ಲೋ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗ್ಲೋ ಯುವರ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ ಪಿಂಪಲ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ ರಿಂಕಲ್ಸ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ arshna, that is haridra also in this mixture. You can base will be multani mitti, that is around 70 to 75% multani mitti should be there, and the remaining 20% should be combination of all this vacha, triphala, haridra, manjishta, all those things. And you can prepare your own powder every Sunday or every 3 days once or weekly once is also okay. Every weekly once you simply you take some triphala powder. Initially you should apply some moisturizer, like simple curd also you can apply.
Curd is a moisturizer.
Curd you apply and take that triphala powder and scrub. That itself will act as scrub. Why to take the XYZ company's scrub by paying so much of money? Simple triphala powder by paying 2 to 3 rupees for this much.
Triphala powder is 2-3 rupees.
For this much it will cost around 50 paisa or 1 rupee.
Wow.
Or around 10 grams.
A scrub is 99 rupees.
So why to waste that much of money? So you take triphala powder, you scrub it, and then for 10 to 15 minutes you leave. After warm water face wash you leave, and you apply that the paste which is prepared by this. By adding milk you can do, or by simple water also you can. You can add even sandal also. Ganda.
You have to rub it?
No, sandal
powder.
Chandan powder. Okay. You will get sandal powder. You will get that also can be added in this for fragrance also. So by apply this thing only for 10 to 15 minutes. And in Bhaishajya Kalpana there is one concept called as lepa. Lepa is external application. How much time it should be applied? As I said, in parlor they will make you to sit for 45 to 1 hour, which is of no use, and they will earn money. But in Ayurveda it is very clearly told, especially in Bhaishajya Kalpana it is told under lepa context, once the application is dried, it should not be there. It should be taken off. So within 10 to 15 minutes it will be dried. You can go and wash and you can see the change. If brother and sister or two sisters are there in your home or anybody's home, one should go to parlor and get face pack done there, and one should follow whatever the recipe I have told you follow, and you can see the picture. It will be like before and after. The one who has gone to parlor, he or she will be looking as before, and one who has tried this will be after. So that much changes you can easily observe. And simple thing, whatever this dalchini, kothambri, menasu, whatever these masala items are there, they all are antimicrobials. That's why in whatever we prepare, and haldi, arshna, one more thing, all these things are antimicrobials. They will not make us to fall for infection. They will prevent all the infection in our body. This is one thing. Second thing about haridra is the one in India there are so many cases of
haridra is
arshna. Okay. So arshna is the one which is highly antimicrobial. It has so many actions. One of the main action is antimicrobial.
Is it antiseptic also?
Antiseptic, and that's why whenever you fall or whenever cut happens, immediately they will apply haridra. So it will prevent the bleeding also. It will act as antimicrobial, antiseptic, everything. So that's why I said Ayurveda is in our home. We routinely use them, but without our knowledge. So whatever the companies are I should not use the word cheating, but they are cheating because of our negligence.
They are doing their work, and we have to do our work. And
we
our
should
work
educate ourselves.
Educate ourselves.
So that we can get the quality of Ayurveda. There we are just getting quantity. So many products you are getting in the name of Ayurvedic cosmetics. No use. One more example I can quote is hair oil. That is one more cosmetic product which is exploited like anything. Hair oil, Bringamalakadi, Ayurveda hair oil, like this. Nothing will be there in that. How much of liters of oil you apply, nothing will happen. Simple oil you can prepare in your house, in your home itself. Take nellikai, amalaki, nellikai, whenever that comes into our market, bring that, crush in one kalva yantra, make its paste, and extract its juice. You take coconut oil, you add this kalka, that is paste, as well as that swarasa, that fresh juice which is extracted, add some water and make it boil. You should boil till the oil gives froth.
Okay.
Initially, it will not emit froth. When the froth starts coming, it is that oil is ready.
Prepared.
That is the thing. You prepare this simple oil. You can add triphala. You can add haridra. That is haldi. Haldi you can add, and you prepare that oil and you apply this oil.
Can you store it, sir?
You can store. You can one oil. Say for example, once it is you prepare, it can be used for 6 months.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
But after that, it will start. It will rancidity and all. It will start losing its specific gravity. All those things. So it should not be used more than 6 months.
6 months.
But within 6 months, you prepare 1 liter. 1 liter can be easily finished in 6 months or 1 year. No problem. So like that, basically in our home itself, we can prepare so many things and we can use. Okay.
Sir, when we talk about immunity, like building immunity, COVID comes into act. COVID era is the era where Ayurveda got limelight.
Yeah.
Right? And
100%.
I think like that. Like, what is your perception on this post and pre-COVID Ayurvedas?
Yeah, as I said, Ayurveda is Anadi, Ananta. That is, it
There's
it
no-
was there, it is there, and it will be there. Nobody can stop or
it has.
nobody can vanish Ayurveda. But the knowledge of Ayurveda and the importance of Ayurveda, or the potency or the capability of Ayurveda, the potentiality of Ayurveda was known to the common man more post-COVID era. Before COVID, there were some group of people who were knowing about the Ayurveda, and they used to follow the Ayurvedic lifestyle, food habits, whatever is told in Ayurveda, they used to follow. Post-COVID, what happened, or during COVID, whatever the Ayurvedic medicines which the government itself they promoted, like Chyawanprash, it may be of any company. Chyawanprash of this company is best, nothing like that. You can prepare your own Chyawanprash in your home. It is so simple to prepare. Chyawanprash and Guduchi, that is Amrutaballi, they say in Ayurveda.
Amrutaballi, yeah.
They were the Samshamanavati, all those things were there, but mainly the Guduchi, that is Amrutaballi was the main thing, and Chyawanprash was the main thing. Both are Ayurvedic products only, and both these, that is Chyawanprash is having, again the main ingredient is Nellikai,
Okay.
the Amalaki we say. So Nellikai, if you eat daily one Nellikai,
Shadrasayukta ahara.
Shadrasayukta, vitamin C, highly nutritious, highly beneficial, whatever you say, health beneficial. That one Nellikai is sufficient for your immunity.
Okay.
No infections, nothing will happen to you. And it is a rasayana, best rasayana. That is, you can prevent aging also. You will not look old very soon. Your hair will not be grey very soon. Your skin will not be wrinkled very soon. Everything, almost all the benefits will get in one Nellikai. And second is this Guduchi, that is Amrutaballi. As you said, Shadrasa you said, that is usually we have 6 rasas, Madhura, Amla, Lavana, Katu, Tikta, Kashaya. Whatever the food you intake, the Tikta rasa, that is Kahi rasa, we usually don't take. We will not eat Kahi rasa, Hagalkai example, Bevin Mara example.
refuse to eat it.
We will not eat it. But it is also very much necessary for our body to build immunity. So for that reason, what we should do is simple, one Amrutaballi, again a simple one small part of the stem, if you cut and if you apply, if you plant it, it will grow like, it is a creeper, it will grow very fast. So it is very easy to grow also. Daily one leaf, if you intake early morning, empty stomach, if you take one leaf, that is sufficient for your immunity. That is, and for children, that is sufficient for their memory booster also.
Wow.
It is very, very memory booster, very good memory booster.
I'm getting a statement. An apple a day, they say.
Keeps a doctor away. Like that, if you take one Amalaki and one Guduchi leaf a day, your aging will be kept away. So that is the potentiality of
Let's
Ayurveda.
make it like an Amalaki a day keeps doctor away.
Yeah, you can tell like that also.
Wow.
So this is capability of Ayurveda, the pure Ayurveda, not the brand or the cheating Ayurveda. So like that, there are so many things, and even in our day-to-day food items, we add turmeric, that is haridra. That also will improve your immunity. That also improve your energy. Everything it will improve. So indirectly, we are using Ayurveda in our life daily. Everybody is using, but without our knowledge. So if you use it with knowledge, with proper
There is a
guidance, there is lot of difference.
Yeah.
That is the one thing all the people should learn, and that has changed. The people's perception towards Ayurveda is changed post-COVID drastically.
Yeah.
People in our clinical practice also, they come and they demand for Ayurvedic medicines. most of us will practice Ayurvedic medicines only. But some people after their BMS or MD, they will be prescribing some emergency for allopathy. Because of the patient's force, they will prescribe some antibiotics or antipyretics. They will prescribe. But nowadays, what they are telling is, don't give us English medicine, sir.
The patients are saying like this.
Patients themselves are saying. So that much knowledge people have got post-COVID. So that is, so we can say post-COVID is a golden era for Ayurveda. We can easily say that. So that is, we should be thankful for COVID in this sense, not in humanity
that
sense.
That is what I was saying. So like COVID has done so much of hilarious things to humanity, but it has also done something good.
Everything will be having a good and bad. Everybody will be having, or everything will be having. So we should concentrate on the good part of the COVID. And for Ayurveda, it is a good part because its popularity is increased, its knowledge is increased, everything is increased.
That was it, sir. How do you see like Ayurveda in 2050?
Again, as I said, Ayurveda is Ananta. That is not
There's
2050.
No end, it has no start. It's like
it is not 2050. Even 50-20. After so many centuries.
This is so sarcastic.
Yeah.
It's like 50-20. Wow.
Yeah, not 2050. Even in 50-20 also Ayurveda will be there.
Wow.
But to be precisely in 2050, that is in coming future days, what I can say is that is, you will be in my position or you will be in my age by 2050 or 2040. You will not be having time to sit like this and talk like this.
Why?
Because you will be so busy in handling the patients who will be coming to your clinic. So that will be the scenario. Every Ayurvedic doctor, every budding Ayurvedic or young doctors, especially the Ayurvedic one who is into Ayurvedic practice, he or she will not be getting a single minute time to breathe easily. That much Ayurveda's popularity will be there in nearly in the coming years. And one more thing which will happen is, already it is happening. Nowadays what is happening is, the foreigners are interested in learning Ayurveda. They are more attracted towards the yoga part of Ayurveda, they are attracted. But in coming days, especially post-COVID, they are into learning of Ayurveda. They are learning Tridoshas, they are learning Panchamabhutas, they are learning the Saptadhatus, they are learning even this Bhaishajya Kalpana, the medicine preparations, how we should prepare in our home. Bhaishajya Kalpana is not for factories, it is for our home own. We should prepare our own medicines, how we should prepare, what are the procedures, all those things are explained. The foreigners are coming to India and they are learning. And in 2050, what may happen is, nobody will be free to teach Ayurveda here, and we should go to foreign and we should learn Ayurveda from them. That may also happen.
That is so true, sir. Like I just I was searching for Ayurvedic podcasts in Spotify. So many abroad people, so many foreigners who were having their own podcasts and things. They are explaining Vata Pitta Kapha. Wow. And there is no single person who has done the podcast about Ayurveda so good like them. This is the truth.
Exactly.
Wow.
So that's the popularity of Ayurveda. Why? Because the Western people or the foreigners, they won't follow anything blindly.
They have a logical background.
If at all they are following, or if at all they are interested in knowing something else, then there should be something in that particular thing. And Ayurveda is that particular thing in the future days. No other science will flourish. Only thing will flourish is Ayurveda.
Great. This should, the confidence you have must be spreaded into everybody, sir.
No, every student should have. And he should not feel inferiority complex, or he should not be depressed that I have not got seat of MBBS and I have come to learn Ayurveda. That should not be his attitude. His attitude, in fact, should be, he should be thankful to the God that he is into the field of Ayurveda.
Wow.
Fortunately or unfortunately, he has taken the seat. But what he should feel is, he is very, very, very lucky to be in the field of Ayurveda, especially post-COVID. The students who have admitted to or taken admission for the Ayurveda, I consider them as the most luckiest students to learn Ayurveda in this era, because you have so many opportunities. You have opportunities in India, in your own city, in your own state, in your own country, and even in abroad, or that is foreigners also. You have so many opportunities, and especially research also. There are so many, especially post-COVID, there are so many IITs. I am not talking about Ayurvedic institutes, IITs. The topmost technical universities, IITs, they are into the research of Ayurvedic medicines.
Great.
They are coming up. They are coming up with MOUs, which are understanding MOUs. They are coming up and they are taking up mutual understanding, that one memorandum of understanding, memorandum of understanding between two institutes. Say you are from IIT and I am from Ayurvedic Institute. So we will both come up with this MOU, mutual memorandum of understanding, and we will come up with some research projects, and that will be submitted to government agencies, and they will fund the research project. We both in collaboration we will do the research and we will come up with the results. Like that, the IITs are coming up to the institutes, Ayurvedic institutes, especially this National Institute of Ayurveda. Even in nearby institute, that is KLE's Ayurveda college, they are also having a IIT MOU.
These are the facts of the development of Ayurveda.
Yeah, that's why I said in 2050 Ayurvedic people will be very, very busy. How you will see the modern consultants or modern people are busy in they are supposed to be busy or they are pretending to be busy.
That is
the similar way Ayurvedic physicians will be busy in coming days. Already they are busy. There are so many Ayurvedic people who are not even a single minute they are getting free time. They are serving the humanity like anything. So in 2050 each and everybody will be busy like that. That will be the scenario, because each and everybody want to be healthy, each and everybody want to be safely healthy. Even by modern medicines also we will get health. We will be but the safety, that is the main role, which is there in Ayurveda and not in any other science.
Wow.
And one more beauty of Ayurveda is we not only use the medicines for being healthy, we use food as medicine. Pathya we say. So Pathe sati gadarthasa kim aushadha nishevanam is one. This sentence is very beautiful quotation which is related to Pathya.
Kim aushadhi?
Pathe sati gadarthasya kim aushadha nishevanam. Pathe asati gadarthasya kim aushadha nishevanam. Means one who is following Pathya. Pathe sati gada arthasya. Artha is the patient or any person. Any person who is bound to eat healthy food. Kim aushadha nishevanam. Why? What is the necessity to eat the medicines?
Wow.
Second line says is Pathe asati gadarthasya. One who is not following Pathya or one who is not taking good food, healthy diet, kim aushadha nishevanam. What will be the effect of medicine on that particular person? So this is the shloka which is there in Ayurveda. So that's why I said this Pathya is explained very beautifully in Ayurveda. Which kind of food should be eaten, which kind of food should be avoided. Especially this simple example, if I want to quote, is the chats and all those things, they are unhealthy. Even people will follow that. But one thing which we regularly people use is the milkshakes. Fruits and milk should not be actually used together.
Okay.
But they use milkshake. They order milkshake, mango milk, anything milkshake. They say that usually that is a wrong concept.
Okay, like they are not. Like
They are
contradictory.
They are contradictory in their qualities.
Okay.
There are so many opposite qualities they are explained in Ayurveda.
Okay, if we mix it will be thoda toxic.
Yeah, it will be poisonous.
Oh.
And even this fruit salad also. We use ice cream. That is also wrong.
What?
Ice cream with fruits or and one more very commonly is hot water with honey. Everybody wants to be slim. Immediately after getting up in morning, they will take a glass full of hot water
And honey.
and the nimbu, and they will drink. That is totally wrong, 100% wrong. Honey, if mixed with hot things, it will immediately become poison. It is highly poisonous. It should be always used with cold items. That is,
But it acts as a slow poison.
It can add, if you drink daily, then obviously it will be daily you are taking poison, so it will be a poisonous. So you should not drink. And first of all, drinking too much of water in the early morning on empty stomach itself is wrong concept. Ushapana, we have Ayurvedic concept. Ushapana is there, but not more than 100 ml or 50 ml.
Okay.
One
Not a
pala,
glass full of water.
only one pala it is told. One pala is 48 ml, not even 50 ml. So only a half glass of water you should drink, not one full glass of water with hot water, and that too mixed with honey and all those things is totally wrong. So people think that this is Ayurveda. That is hot water, honey and nimbu we should drink. That is Ayurveda, people will think. But that is not Ayurveda. Natural thing. But that is not Ayurveda. Again, I said, that is a lack of knowledge which people are having and misconception which people are following every day. So that should change. And that is the duty of youngsters, young Ayurvedic doctors. Food, lifestyle and medicines. All those things should be used judiciously. That's why initially I told yukti. That is the logical. Whatever you use, it should be logical. Then only it will be effective. Otherwise it will not be effective. And people are under the impression that Ayurvedic medicines are safe. Ayurvedic medicines don't have side effects. That is also totally wrong. Ayurvedic medicines, if not prepared correctly, Ayurvedic medicines, if not prescribed correctly, definitely they have side effects. 100% they have side effects. And this is the one more important reason why you should prepare your own medicines. Because say for example you have prepared this, but one XYZ medicine you have prepared, that particular medicine may be useful to your Prakriti body, and it may not be useful to my Prakriti body.
It can harm your...
It can harm, or it can show some side effects or unwanted effects on my body. So that's why people think that Ayurvedic medicines are safe, Ayurvedic medicines are not having side effects, but there is a small star mark there. That star mark is if used logically. That yukti plays a very, very important role.
You said the first shloka when we start this conversation was, I did not remember the shloka, but I think Ayurveda is for like, it plays differently with different people.
Yes, Purusham Viksham.
Purusham Viksham.
Purusham Pariksham, Tato Anantaram Aushadam, that shloka is there. That is, first you have to individually analyze the patient, then you have to select the medicine. One medicine will not be suitable for all the patients.
One medicine is not medicine for everybody.
Not medicine for everybody. Wow. It may be, but it should be given only after thorough analysis of one particular patient. If that medicine is suitable for that particular patient, then you have to prescribe. If not, it will end up in side effects. Yeah. That is the Ayurveda.
I feel it is sophisticated medicine.
Ayurveda, that word Ayurveda itself is so scientific. Ayu is life. Second, it has two words. One is Ayu. Simple words, Ayu is lifespan. So the time period between the birth and death of an individual can be considered as Ayu. But this Veda is very, very logical and very scientific word. Usually that Veda means knowledge, they say.
Yeah.
Veda is not knowledge. Veda it is derived from root word vid dhatu. Vid. Okay. That vid is Vijnana. Okay. Vijnana means no. That is translation of that word. The true actual meaning of that word Vijnana is Vishishta Jnana is Vijnana. That V means Vishishta Jnana.
Unique knowledge.
What unique? How unique?
I don't know.
That's
I'm just transcribing the...
No, we usually do the same mistake that we usually try to translate the Sanskrit terms into English and we try to understand. That is totally wrong.
Then how can
we should understand Sanskrit terms in Sanskrit derivation only.
That means we have to know the language.
We have to know at least the words we have to know, the terminologies. Vishishta Jnana means Karya Karana Vivechita Jnana is Vishishta Jnana, is Vijnana. Karya Karana Vivechita Jnana means what? Karya is the effect, Karana is the cause. This is the main concept or Siddhanta of Ayurveda. Karya Karana Siddhanta. Whatever is happening, if I am healthy, that is Karya, that is the effect. Why I am healthy? That is Karana. Because all the functioning entities of my body are in normal state. Dosha, Dhatu, Mala, everything are in normal state. That's why the shloka is there. Sama dosha, sama agnishcha, sama dhatu malakriya, prasanna atma indriya mana swastha itya vidiyate. The beauty of Ayurveda is it has not emphasized only on the physical entities of the human body, physical well-being. It has also given swastha, prasanna atma indriya mana, he says. Prasanna, it should be, atma should be happy. Indriya should be properly functional and mana also should be in proper condition. Then only that particular person will be said to be healthy. The same thing is incorporated by the WHO also. Socio-economically. Initially it was only physical well-being was called as health. But now, recent past they have changed it to physical, social, economical and emotional well-being. Then only the person is said to be healthy. They have changed, they have redefined their definition of health. So that is again the contribution of Ayurveda. So this Vishishta Jnana, that is Ayurveda, Veda itself is there. Karya Karana Vivechita, whatever is happening in the body, healthy or unhealthy, that is disease, why it is happening. That Karana you have to analyze, then it will be true knowledge. That true knowledge is Ayurveda. That is, and Karya Karana Vivechita Jnana about Ayu, that is lifespan, is Ayurveda. And one more important thing is, we Ayurvedic doctors we usually are not called as doctors, we are called as Vaidyas.
Vaidyas.
What is the meaning of Vaidya?
What is the difference between a doctor and a Vaidya?
What is the meaning of Vaidya? That you should understand first.
Okay.
Veda, that is Vijnana. That is, Veda is derived from Viddhatu and Viddhatu is Vijnana. Vijnana is Vishishta Jnana. Vishishta Jnana means Karya Karana Vivechita Jnana. Is Vijnana. One who does this Karya Karana Vivechana is Vaidya.
Wow.
So Veda, Vaidya. One who does this Karya Karana Vivechana, that is Veda. One who is having the knowledge, that is Veda, is Vaidya. That is not the meaning of doctor. Doctor is something else. Vaidya is much more than doctor. That's why usually, again, Ayurvedic graduates have the misconception that we should prefix dr, doctor. We should not be proud of doctor. We should be proud by calling Vaidya, because we are having that peculiarity or the speciality that we are doing the Karya Karana Vivechana.
I don't know the actual meaning of doctor, and but the thing is, I assume that there will never be a better and sophisticated explanation of Vaidya in doctors.
Not doctor, any other synonymous you take, nobody will be having this much of scientific
The person who analyzes
explanation.
the cause and effect and then take action
Is Vaidya.
Wow.
So that's why we should be proud of being called as Ayurveda Pandita or Ayurveda Vaidya, not doctor. Doctor is okay for general, but if at all you are truly a Ayurvedic follower, then you should be proud of being called as Vaidya.
If someone calls doctor, no, call me Vaidya.
Call me Vaidya. That should be
This
your
should be the attitude.
attitude of upcoming doctors.
Yeah. This will be engraved in my mind.
For everybody, whoever is watching this telecast, every Ayurvedic physician should be proud of being called as Vaidya.
This is so amazing, sir. Like, wow. I'm overwhelmed. I do not have any words to talk. I just have to shake this.
No, it was really my pleasure to at least share my views to all the viewers who are watching this.
This was so beneficial to everybody and to me, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.